everyone, how's it going? It is your pal Sal here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I thought it would be fun if we went through and you get the drift. But if I went through and I reviewed Sarah Brightman's new compilation album, which is called France, if you live here in America. So I was toying with the idea of reacting to this because I was just like, you know what, there's a lot of songs I don't know on here, why not? But then I was like, you know what, Sal, you deserve a night to yourself to listen to some nice Sarah Brightman and just chill and relax. And I was like, you know what? You do, Sal. So that's what I did. I ended up listening to this compilation album by myself, in my living room, and you know what? I had a grand old time. So let's get started with talking about this. So this was announced just a couple months ago that Sarah was doing a compilation album exclusive only to France. And the first thing that I remember being said was that it was going to be all songs in French. She was going to re-record some of her older hits in French. And that didn't end up happening. So here's the thing. Here's the drift. I honestly don't know. So here's the thing. Like I said, me being a stupid American, I love Sarah Brightman, but I don't really know what she's singing about some of the times because she's not singing in English. And that's okay because it sounds beautiful and lovely and I don't need to understand it fully to get it. You know what I mean? But not all the songs in here are French. In fact, I don't know. I really don't know if there's any that are technically in French or not, but let's just say it's not all in French. And that's kind of weird because I'm like, well, then why make this exclusive to France only? So just to open it up, the whole CD is in French. It's basically kind of like a reprint of a lot of the hymn stuff. Like this is the hymn font. And just as a point of reference, here's the Target version of hymn, the Blu-ray edition of him, and the hymn, it almost fell, the Hymn World Tour edition, so you get the drift there. But the cover, I like a lot of these pictures that they used. It's from a photo shoot she did a little while back. Let me pull it out real quick, and then so that you can see, so there's the front cover and all that. There's this one of her in the auditorium, I like that. And there's this. So, I mean, it's a nicely packaged CD. So here's the thing. As obvious, like, this was exclusive to Germany only. Or not Germany. Germany, wait, hang on. That's why I said this, but we'll get to that in a second. But this was exclusive to France only. So if you wanted to get it anywhere else, you had to literally pay import fees or whatever. But you know what? At the end of the day, it was only like 30-something bucks. So I feel like I could be more mad. So I ended up buying the CD through a site called Fnac. Or fnac.com. If you translate the page with Google to English, it works out pretty well. But here's the crazy thing. So this is what I thought was weird, okay? So I bought it like maybe 2 weeks ago. I get a notification on Thursday that they're shipping it. So I'm like, oh, great, cool. It'll be here in 2 weeks. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. So it ships from here. And this is why I said Germany. It shipped from Germany. And I was like, well, if this compilation is exclusive to France, then why is it, coming from Germany? But here's what's crazy. So it leaves Germany on Tuesday. It arrives at my doorstep on Thursday. Now, just as a point of reference, I live outside of Chicago in Illinois. So it's like, I don't know how that happened so quick, but I applaud this site. They are not endorsing me, but if they see this, FNAC, Commercial Commerce France, thank you. I appreciate the fact that this got here literally technically before the release date. So I stand that. So here's the thing, guys. So a lot of these songs on here you can already get. There are a couple of new things. So what I wanted to point out on this is that this guy, I'm going to butcher his name, but he posted this on the Facebook Sarah Brightman group fan page. His name is Gábor Tocsik. I like that. I really like how it's spelled. I don't know how to say it, but I didn't ask him for this. But he basically posted on the group what was exclusive to this compilation, like what you're getting out of it. So I thought we would go through it together. Thank you, Gábor, if that's how you say it. Oh wait, you know what? I could probably have Google. Can I have it dictate it? Hang on. Let me.
Gábor Tocsik.
Okay. So according to that, it's Gábor Tocsik. So. If it's wrong, let me know. But anyways, so it opens up with Just Show Me How to Love You, the new single that came out. And basically the gist of this single is that I think it's a new instrumental. Sarah's vocals are the same as the original version on Timeless with Jose Cuerra. And obviously the new guy, what's his name? Florent Pagny. So here's the thing, like I said, I've not listened to the original version, but what I'm told is that Jose is a tenor, Florent is a baritone, and me being a graduate of musical theater and as a baritone, I'm probably going to stan Florent more. But I really do like the song. It's very beautiful. So the second song is Nella Fantasia. And here's the thing. This is not one of the Sarah Brightman songs I stan. I like it. It's not my favorite. But there's a new... So basically it's the same vocals, but there's a brand new orchestral recording. Oh, maybe it is new vocals according to his notes. Well, I don't know about that for sure, but we do know that it is a new instrumental, and it sounds gorgeous. I think it might be better than the original, in my personal opinion. When I listened to it, I was like, this is pretty. So then the third track is There For Me with Vincent Niclo, the cute, adorable Vincent Niclo. Oh, when I saw the Hymn World Tour, what a cutie. There For Me, apparently the instrumental slightly changed. I didn't really know this song, but I liked it. It was nice. Again, some of these names are going to be butchered. Dan's La Nuit, there's a new piano, and it might be a little bit re-recorded, except for her vocals. Viens Pas, this is a new recording. I didn't know the original, and I mean, I stan everything she does. One day I'm going to take the time to, go through and, listen to her whole discography, because the albums I know for a fact are Him, La Luna, Fly. I don't like Dream Chaser. I know I've listened to it fully, but that was not my groove. And, I said Him. So you get the gist there. Symphony, I've listened to most of it, you know what I mean? Because one of the songs we get to here is a song I stan from Symphony. So where did I leave off? I think, okay. So then track number 6, Anytime, Anywhere, one of my all-time favorite Sarah Brightman songs, comes from the Eden album. That album is in my top 10 albums of all time. I just absolutely love it. So nothing's been done to it. It probably was remastered, but it sounds just as gorgeous as the day I first heard it. Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this title. Tout, Sais, which apparently this is the radio remix, the Hot AC remix. Apparently, according to the guy who wrote this, he says it's a wise decision. He likes it better. So I liked it too. Sogni from the Him album with Vincent Niclo. Is it Vincent? Yes, it's Vincent Niclo. I was right. I was like, I know that. This guy says it was probably remastered. I, for some reason, doubt that because it's so new. I don't know why they would have to remaster it. He Doesn't See Me was track number 9. No noticeable difference, but just as pretty as the day we heard it on the La Luna album. Okay, here's one that I wanted to talk about. So there's a live cut of the Phantom of the Opera with Vincent Niclo, right? Still Vincent, right? Yeah, he's on here a lot. So it's labeled as the live version, and I'm pretty sure it's it's Vincent on this, right? Or no? Hang on. Because on the Hymn World Tour DVD, I know he does it with her on the tour. Okay, so no. So this is probably something that hasn't been technically released yet, but it's a live recording. But here's the gag of it all. They cut out all the audience parts. So it basically sounds like a studio version, and it starts off with a thunder crack, and then it's like, and I'm like, ooh. So fun fact, my favorite recording of the Phantom of the Opera that Sarah's done is the version that's on the Symphony Live in Vienna CD, because the tempo is so fast, and it's just epic, and you're like, oh my god. So I love that version. This one is a close second, and especially because it sounds like a studio version, I'm here for that. Then we get A Question of Honor. Now here's the crazy thing, is that they use, and this I noticed too when I listened to it, they use the album cut. So here's the thing, I stan A Question of Honor. I got obsessed with that song a few years ago, and I even ended up buying the single CD. Let me just tell you, the remixes on here are not good. But I'm shocked that they used it, because I prefer the radio edit, because that instrumental where she's just goes on for too long in there. I want to get to the two men collide and two men love that. But still epic, and it's cool that they decided to use that. I find it interesting, but it is what it is. Track number 12 is Figlio Perduto. I know this one, but I don't stan it. Then we get the version of Ave Maria from the classics, but let me tell ya, I don't know what it was, because I don't always listen to Ave Maria, but this one, when I listened to it on this CD, it hit me, and I appreciated that. So there's that. Nessun Dorma, this is probably from what he says, it's probably basically the classics version, but it's extended, it's a little longer, so we stand a longer cut of Nessun Dorma. That was horrible, but you get the drift. And then track number 15, oh god, I'm gonna butcher this one again. Quieres Volver with oh my god, I'm gonna butcher his name too. I Muvrini. This is, I believe, from. Oh yeah, so this is this was like, okay, so what I'm getting is that she recorded the song on Timeless, but she used her vocals and they made it a duet on this group or this person's album, because it says there. Track number 16 is O Mio Babino. I know I just pronounced that right, but this is from Classics. I don't listen to this one all that often. Here's what I stand that they put on here. They put Sarah Quee, and his name's what, Alexandria something. Hang on, where's the CD? Yes, Alessandro. I knew it because my sister's name is Alessandra. So this is the operatic version of There You'll Be by Faith Hill from Pearl Harbor. I stan this version. I love it every time I hear it. I'm so happy they put this on a Greatest Hits. Well, this isn't really a Greatest Hits compilation, but I stan it. I love this song. So the fact that it was on here, I was like, oh my God! So I love that. Then there is track number 18, Piezu. It's, according to him, he thinks that this one was probably remastered a little bit, and it probably was, because let me tell you, it was hitting me hard last night when I was listening to it with the choir and the Agnus Dei. I was like, oh my God, I can't even. So I loved it. So here's so then we get to the final track. This is what I'm shocked by. Okay, they obviously had to put on Time to Say Goodbye, because, big hit. But they used the duet with Andrea Bocelli, and I feel like they never, ever put the one with Andrea Bocelli. They always use her solo version, which is, my favorite version too. But they always use that, so when they put Andrea on here, I was like, oh my God, I mean, are you happy about this duet version again? So that was interesting. But, so yeah, that is basically the gist of the France CD. Thank you again, I'm going to say your name, even though I'm going to butcher it, Gábor Tocsik. So here's the thing, is like, do you want to pay the X amount of money? Because like I said, it was $30 to get it here in America. I'm not unhappy with it. Lord knows I got nothing else to do. Sarah Brightman was supposed to come here in actually, I think October or November for the Hymn World Tour. She was going to come back here again. And obviously, with the state of, the world, she had to cancel. And here's, Sarah, if you see this and your team sees this, they scheduled it to next December. So hopefully I'll be going. But here's the thing. It was supposed to be in the Chicago Theater and they've rebooked it to the Auditorium Theater. So here is my plea to the Sarah Brightman team. You still have time. You don't want to go to the Auditorium Theater. It's a horrible theater. The sound is shitty. You don't want to go there. At least try and go back to the Chicago Theater, or go to the, what's it called? The other two Broadway and Chicago theaters, the Oriental or the Cadillac Palace Theater. Go to those. Trust me. This is from someone who knows there. You don't want to go to the Auditorium Theater at Roosevelt University. I hate that theater. But if she goes there, I'll be there. But so, it's really up to you if you want to buy it or not. If you're like a collector, why not? It's not like we can, what else do we have to do nowadays? I think that it's really pretty, the packaging. Some people were like angry that she used this photo shoot. I like it. I think she looks good. I mean, this cover is really pretty, but the title is just so misleading. I mean, it's like as if I said, like, I have an album I want to release, but I'm only going to release it in the USA, and I'm going to call it USA, even though it has nothing to do with the USA. You know what I mean? I think they could have maybe come up with a cooler title, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. So that was France. This video went on a little bit too long, but hope you enjoyed it. So what do you guys think of this new compilation album? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be listening to it a few more times, because come on. You can't resist a good album with Sarah. So let me know in the comments below. As always, do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha. I will see you guys very soon. What pun can I end with this on? Shit, I don't even know. But you know what? It's time to say goodbye. Bye, guys. I'll see you soon.